Hello.
Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
Σας ακούμε.
Το όνομα μου είναι Σταύρος Σακλαρίδης, Steve Σακλαρίδης. Θα μιλήσω εγγλέζικα, συγγνώμη.
Βεβαίως, γιατί όχι.
I'm a good friend of Peter's. I just had a disease called FAP, which the doctors say is genetic. They had to remove my entire colon. They couldn't do any fancy surgeries and have a permanent colonoscopy bag. The surgery was a success. I have nothing to add to the prostate cancer. I just want to motivate people who have cancers not to be scared. Cancer is just a word that begins with C. It isn't like it was 20 years ago where you heard cancer and you whispered it and you knew that you were going to die. There are so many cures out there, so many treatments to prolong your life. If a doctor tells you 1 year, do not be scared. You put it in your mind. It's 50% in your mind that you will conquer it and you will live much longer. Once you put that fear in your head, you are going to be defeated. Pete, you look great, by the way.
Thanks, Steve.
I've known you for years. This is the best you've ever looked.
Thank you, Steve. And I want to tell our viewers,
you
Steve.
Look good, but Pete looked horrible months ago. And Pete, you look better than two healthy gentlemen that are next to you right now.
Steve, I want to thank you so much, and I want our viewers to know that you were the first one that came to my aid when you found out about the fact that I had prostate cancer. And I'll never forget the pep talk that you gave me. You looked at me straight in the eye, you put your hands on my head and my shoulders, and you said, listen, cancer's just a word. I don't want you to fear it. Look what happened to me. And you basically showed me what you had gone through. And just by looking at how positive you were and how great you looked after surgery, you gave me the motivation and you gave me the willpower and the drive to move forward. So I want to tell you, I love you for that. I'll never forget you for that. And you and I will always be brothers, my friend. Thank you so much.
Pete, the only thing missing from your wardrobe right now is a red cape because you look like Superman. All the people out there that are scared to go, do not be scared. Even if the doctors give you negative results, do not be scared because there's treatments for everything. You have insurances. If you don't have insurance, there's so many ways around that you have to reach out and talk to people to try to get the help. And doctors will always prepare you for the worst. They're never going to tell you if you have any kind of symptom. They're never going to tell you you're going to be fine. They're going to prepare you for your worst, and it's going to scare the living daylights out of you. Put that behind you and think positive, and then once the doctors see you recovering great, they will pat you on the back, and you'll become their poster child. You will walk into the hospitals like I am, and I'm sure Pete's going to be walking into the hospitals, and the doctors are going to hug him, and they're going to do backflips in the recovery.
Thank you, Steve.
I feel better now than I felt when I was in high school working out with a nice body.
Thank you, Steve.
Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Καλή νύχτα.
I don't want to take too much time.
Thanks,
guys,
Steve.
go get your checkups. If you don't have insurance, there's many ways to get checkups without insurance.
Thank you, Steve.
To all of you, Pete, you look great. Doctor, thank you for saving my friend.
Steve, thank you very much for the phone call. I think this is actually one of the most important phone calls that we've received tonight.
And you, doctor, you have to say also, 50% is in your brain.
Well, I think, first of all, you want to always get a second opinion. You want to surround yourself in centers of excellence with good doctors, caring doctors. But I think you cannot underestimate what he's just said. The power of mind. If you're going to think that you're going to beat and fight this cancer, you're going to win. As a doctor, as a surgeon, I can do the best operation. But if the patient is going to be depressed about it, he's not going to have the kind of support group, his wife, spouses, that are going to push him through success, we're not going to win. I can also second what he just said. I think 2 months ago when we met, I couldn't even speak to you. You were really stressed out. You thought you were going to lose this battle. And in the short period that I know you, this is the best I've ever seen you. So
thanks, Doc. But I owe a lot to my friend Steve. He's given me a lot of inspiration.
I'll tell you, it's great to have friends like that.
Thank you very much.
Can I get one more thing in?
Please, γιατί έχουμε όλες τις γραμμές που περιμένουν.
I have a friend that was supposed to be buried 16 years ago with lung cancer, stage 4, and she is still alive. So if she could do it and prove everybody wrong, everybody else out there could do it. Guys, have a beautiful night. God bless you.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.